Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, 4 wins, 1 loss. Could have been 3 and 2 right now. I tell you, after that stupid, glitchy, time running out BS, it would not have been good for my sanity if I had lost. I don't consider my sanity that fragile either. I'm normally quite stable. Okay. A priest. That's going to be interesting.
The light shall bring victory.
Let's hope it's not like a speed priest, because my deck is kind of slow. I should have a decent chance once things get going. I'm going to keep the Spellbreaker, because my deck's that slow that I'm kind of worried. Even though there are lots of inexpensive cards, it's got like a good quarter of the deck is like creatures that are not all that expensive. Ah! They keep sneaking it in there under the gun. All day, too. I played a bunch of casual games, and they were almost all, like, managing to get something off on me before I could silence them. That's unpleasant. Well, he's probably going to be trading for this, although he might just have Shadow Word Pain, and then it will suck. Then I'll have to deal with this for another 2 turns. Okay, now he's definitely going to trade. If that had missed and hit me, he might have gone for just more damage, but no. There's no way he was going to put up with that. Yeah, I'll put up the Brewmaster, whatever. You can trade or not. He's probably going to power word this and then trade, and then that'll be bad for me, but what am I going to do? I'm getting power word, shield, attack, heal for 2. No! Hooray! What kind of horribleness is he going to coin out now? Coin Yeti. I don't know what he's trying to do. Probably not coin Yeti, because that's too obvious. Okay, so nothing. Fair enough. Surprise beatings!
For honor.
Yeah, now you wish you could take that heal back and, like, save it for now, but you can't. Doesn't he have a coin? Oh no, he used the coin first turn, that's why he didn't coin Yeti. I find it funny that he actually had a Yeti that was supposed to be just a theoretical Yeti. Now, theoretically, speaking of theories, I could play this as a 4-6 taunt, and it would kind of win out over the Yeti, right? But it wouldn't kill the Yeti runoff, and it wouldn't take much to put the Yeti over the top. There are a lot of buffs he could have, and it'd go all wrong. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to individually Starfall the Yeti. I have a guy out on the table who's doing damage. It's feeble damage, but
For honor.
board control is good. It's funny, if I didn't have this guy out, I would be more tempted to try the Druid of the Claw route to at least get something out. I don't know. That's probably a stupid mentality. I know, I could silence him and do him a favor. We're not going to do that. Now my 4-6 taunt really isn't going to cut it. So maybe I charge him, and then I can swipe him if he's healed. Like, I can swipe with him as the target, or if he's not healed, I can Starfall AoE if I have to. So yeah, we'll just go offense.
Where?
So the 4-6 taunt's not going to be a lot better.
Honor.
I'm 2 turns away from an Ironbark Protector, and then he gets to live for 2 turns before he can possibly be mind-controlled.
Is someone injured?
Ooh, that's no good. Now he draws a card from healing it. That is sad. I don't have enough to swipe and Spellbreaker. Oh, but I can Mark of the Wild this guy and kill her. Awesome. Yeah, you can't be allowed to live. As much as I'd like to keep DPSing down this guy. I won't be allowed to if we keep drawing cards. And hey, now he's got the magical 4 attack, the amount you want against a priest. Oh, do I silence that and then hit him for more? Or do I play the Ironbark Protector? That is tough. I think I'm going to be aggressive here. Because that bubble isn't going to be annoying either way, and I'd be missing a turn of attacking with this guy, and it seems all kinds of wrong. I should probably have killed it with this plus the Murloc, but no. I'm going to go for the sheer, utter, ridiculous beatdown. Yeah, no, I didn't have quite enough mana to silence and then Starfall her to death, or else I would have done that. Holy Nova! Holy Nova, Batman! Okay. Now she can win against him. More healing. Ooh, you pack a lot of healing, buddy. He's almost got enough damage to kill this, if I let them live. I've got enough hit points, I could easily afford to Kung Fu that, but then I can't do much. Kung Fu that, and then play this guy for 3, and then I have 4 mana left. I don't want to use Starfall just to kill this guy. If I pretty much what I'm doing. If I Starfall for 2, and then Kung Fu this guy and hit for 4, is that a decent turn? We're getting closer to mind control time then, though. I think I'm going to put him out and just use him to cover some sheer offense. Maybe a bad idea. Because it wouldn't... You know, he only needs 1 more damage for these guys to be able to kill him. Although if he does that, he's going to lose his whole army, right? That is bad.
My shield for Argus!
Wow. That is crazy bad. So bad. I mean, he'd still lose them, but I was hoping he wouldn't be able to do the extra damage. He's not going to. Okay, this game just went sort of crazy. It's insane! What do we do? So, yeah, If I Starfall for 2, this dies. And we've got 1, 2, and 6 hit points left. But this thing will still be able to kill him for sure. Now, if we Starfall this guy for 5, then I can use this and kill him. And we've got a 4-4 and a 5-2. I can kill this guy. We've got an 8-4 against these two. And then I can heal this guy back up to an 8-7, so it would take both of them to kill him. And that seems doable. I don't have a better plan, so I think that's what's happening, even though it's probably not the best plan. Wasn't going to attack anyway. So yeah. Oh, now he can mind control. If he has a mind control. He has more cards than I do. Shadow Word Death. Okay. That is much less bad than mind control, but I don't think I'm winning this game. I feel like it was in my grasp somewhere, but he did a lot on his last turn. I can't compete. Wow, I can hit him for 5, which is tempting. It doesn't really... Maybe I should. I can still just Kung Fu her and take the damage once. No, this is... Doing this directly seems good, but it's not. I mean, he can heal 2 every turn. I have to regain board control. So we're actually going to Starfall this. Interesting. You're squelched, right? Okay. I don't know. These guys are pretty impressive, sort of, but I don't think they're going to work out this time. He's got too many cards. There's only one more card than me in theory, because I could draw one on my turn, but... Oh, that's not good. Now, if he has a Holy Nova, he can Holy Nova these guys and kill them both. Then I'm really screwed. I'm already pretty screwed. Oh. Excuse me. That's uncalled for. Okay, well, the Holy Nova is still going to be bad, but... it now doesn't do 3 anymore. Now he's got way more cards than me. The Holy Nova is going to be... No. That will also make it worse, yeah. That'll get him a lot of fat things, probably. Every card I draw is only giving me 1 card, and that one gave him 2, so... yeah, I got him down pretty low. Could have had him down to 8 on one turn, but... no. Copying my 8-8 was too much. Oh, how much would this help? Not enough. I think my best bet is actually to Starfall this guy instead of doing the AoE, because I'm going to kill him with this and then get an extra attack. If I just do 2 to everything, then I can Kung Fu this guy and then hit for 3 and then get him killed by a Yeti. I don't want to subject my guy to being killed by a Yeti. This is not going to work out. So what do I have left? I've got another Ironwood. And I don't remember the cards as well. This is a different day than I recorded the first ones. Oh. God damn it. That's what he had to thought steal? Freaking bullshit ass. No, I'm just doomed now. I don't have stuff that can overcome that. I can draw mine and like fight, but it doesn't help. This doesn't help either. This normally would help a lot, but apparently not. I would have to Kung Fu him and take 8 just to trade it. He's going to hit me for 8 first, so I'm going to be being obliterated.
In the light's name.
I don't have any way to, like, kill him. Oh, and she's going to go just from healing that. That's true. She's from any healing. Argent Commander. So I'm going to go down to 9 if I kill him with the Kung Fu. But Argent Commander can kill her anyway. This is so stupid. I'm going to go down to 10 because I get hit points from this.
Problem solved.
No, problem not solved, you dumbass. This is very frustrating because I've known for a while I was going to lose. It was about the turn after he copied my 8-8. It's been kind of foregone conclusion since then. He just got too much stuff. If I was psychic, if I knew that he had the faceless mimic or whatever, faceless manipulator, then I could have done something about it. Then I could have not played the 8-8, gone with the other route I had, which was not bad, but as well. Then it would have been okay. But no, that's pretty good. He can't heal anymore, which is interesting. It's not really helpful enough. Because he's still doing 2 damage every turn. I'm only gaining 1 health from my Kung Fu. It's kind of equalizing, but I have less health. Meanwhile, our minions are having a really useless battle out here. I don't know what I can draw that would help. I guess I could draw my other Ironwood, and that might help. Out of 10 cards. He's not the worst.
You gotta be kidding me!
Going to get rid of that. I do take more damage from killing that one. I'm getting perilously close to just flat out dying. 3, 5. This is pretty much it. And he's got the Shadow Word Death. Okay. And it's game over. Because now I'm going to take so much damage that my 8/8 can't save me. So I'll probably draw him now. No, not even.
For the king! For the wild! For honor!
Stupid priests. Yep, Faceless Manipulator. There's a whole game right there. Alright, so we're sudden death now. 4 wins, 2 losses. I had such high hopes for this deck, but... yeah. Hopefully the other scrubs with 2 losses will start coming up and I have a better chance against them. I don't know. We know that at the high end, like when you're getting close to the 12-win cap, that the matchmaking sort of breaks down. I don't know what happens. I just don't have as much faith as I used to in like matchmaking at like the lower levels either. It'd be nice if it was just matching you against someone who had the exact same record as you at every level, but I know it's doing calculations, it's taking time to see what the best match is, all that stuff. This is all okay. I'm going to ditch the Starfall, which may be silly, but I'd rather have another choice for early game. Ah, nice. Now I've got options. Got the coin, it always feels good, but we know statistically it's not. So I could coin out an Amani Berserker. Probably gets killed by an axe. That's what always happens to him. It's hard though, because like if your opponent doesn't have the exact right card, then this is strong. But there are a lot of cards that would deal with this. Any 3/2 for 2 would deal with this guy as well. It severely limits what he can play. If he doesn't get the axe and he doesn't get like something with 3 attack, then this guy can run over other smaller guys. I'm gonna try and put him out. There aren't as many cards a warrior can get that will solve this problem for 2 mana. There's a reasonable chance. Oh, okay, there's Heroic Strike. I don't count that one because I never think of that as a good card. Whereas I really should, because it's just like my Cold Bloods or something. It's 2 mana for 4 damage. It's fine. But that wasn't as bad as the other things I was thinking about. I'm not going to spend my Owl just to get a 2/1 out. That seems kind of silly. We'll just get a little bit more ahead in health here. But it's not good because I did spend my coin on that. He neutralized my coin just fine.
Wanna blow something up?
I really didn't think of Heroic Strike, though. Yeah, good old Fratricidal Bomber. Well, I guess the only choice is this. Everything else loses worse. Whereas this guy does okay against him. Comes out on top, technically. Okay. This is annoying because he draws a card, but it's only really annoying if he has another way to follow up. Really? It would have been way more annoying if he had used the Inner Rage to kill this guy and then trade. I probably would have used the Inner Fire to kill this guy and then attack for 3. But Anyway, everyone's different.
What to do?
Now, the choice is I can silence this and then Kung Fu it. That takes my whole turn. Then I get to hit for 2. Or I could trade this guy's Death Rattle for that and get out a Worgen, because then I would have a Worgen. Cleave would actually just activate the Worgen. He'd need to do something else, and the Worgen might win out against whatever other stuff he plays. I don't know. I really like the silencing this and Kung Fuing it play, but I think the Worgen has more of a future. It's one of those, like, that's why I have these guys in here. If I can get the Worgen to live long enough, and my opponent puts out anything that has an attack of 2 or less, then they just run roughshod over people. It's at least forcing him to play around it. Now if he plays a minion, he might accidentally activate this. Yeah. Of course, now if he has the cleave, he doesn't have mana for it. Okay. Yeah, because now I can kill that in one shot, and then hit him. That works out okay. Now, do I want to do anything different? Because I've got lots of stuff. I don't want to use this to heal him, because it would actually heal him too high. Back up to 3. But I can just go bam, bam, kill this, and then play whatever I want, basically.
I wonder.
I could heal myself for 3 and Kung Fu. Starfalling doesn't improve this situation any. It really doesn't. I mean, I could bite this guy and then keep this alive. That's not bad. But healing myself and getting the 3/3 is probably better.
What to do?
Yeah, okay.
My eyes are open. For the wild.
Seems better anyway. Although if I'd kept my 2/1 alive, then a cleave would have a chance to miss this guy. Inner Rage has no chance to miss him. He's a very good target for Inner Rage when he has 1 hit point left.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Excuse me. 5/5s are bad, though. Don't like that. I'm going to Starfire him. That I do like. Works out just fine. And I'm going to kill the gnome. I should probably leave him alive, just hit for 3 and then Kung Fu him next turn, but board control.
Armor made to fit.
Not that there are as many things he can do to a 2/1. He can't buff it anyway. And I did let him execute that. On the other hand, I let him execute a 3/1 who had already done the best thing he can, which is a battle cry. So now we start playing more serious stuff. That's the plan anyway.
Where shall I strike? For the wild.
Seems like board control to me. You could make an argument for I probably should have put out the Ravenhold Assassin because he's pretty safe, and what's she gonna do? Hit me for 1? So really, that's what I should have done in hindsight. But I like the idea of putting him out because he wins against her. So I suppose it's kind of silly. Oh, if I can silence her and thus reduce the amount of armor that's going out there, that would be okay. Should really get my Ravenhold Assassin out though. Yeah, she's not a priority. Although, probably should have killed her for board control. Because he could inner fire her and then rampage her and then go crazy. Okay. We know that thing has to die or get silenced. We've got some pretty serious stuff out now. For 11, he's got 23 health. 11, do another 4, only 15 still. And then bite would be 19. We're pretty close. But no, we're not going to do that. So, I'm thinking I might bite this guy. Charge Druid, hit him for 15. I'm going to still ignore her, I think. He's going to gain 1 hit point from her ability. I could kill her. I mean, because it would stop him from gaining a few hit points from that. Maybe I will kill her. Then I'll just have total board control, so that's fine.
For the wild.
Oh yeah. There's no good way to do that, but I don't mind the 1 extra damage compared to giving him an extra hit point at this stage. He needs a brawl at this point, which I believe is an epic card. There's not much else that can even remotely help him. When you reach the point that Gore Howl doesn't help, that's when you know it's like, okay, it's time. Alright, so I got up to 5 wins, so I can call it a decent run. But it's still going to be sudden death next time.
Show some love to the like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.